Welcome to Rando Borderlands. Zachtank, bastard.
Welcome to Rando Borderlands, where we play basically all the Borderlands games I can find that can work with my systems. Today we're playing with Kaelyn Jaye, and she's really good at the game. This was early on. She's beaten the game, done all the sort of bonus stuff that she wanted to do, moved on. But anyways, I hung out with her for a second. Let's check it out.
Which hand is this? I know there's a chest over here.
I'm gonna end you!
Most people always skip it.
Borderlands Station at the intersection of industry and transportation and luxury. It's a three-way intersection.
There's a chest. It's right over here. We just passed it. It's over by the grill. There's some blues on the side. I got one.
Yeah, that blue's alright. Nothing super special.
So, how was your day?
So far it feels pretty good. I woke up this morning and I ground out the last couple levels to catch up to 20, so that I was ready for the day. I hate that you have to hit those at the right angle. Some of the hitboxes are pretty weird in this game.
Yeah. I mean, considering I usually don't complain about this game anymore. Considering that they were like strapped up in COVID making levels. Being stuck at home.
I'm actually pretty happy with it. I want to get the DLCs just because.
Yeah, they're still adding to it. You know, they said they weren't going to, and then they're like, you know what? But that was weird. They just said, you know what?
Honestly, it was the trailer video that they put out, the Happy Together song. Alright, what is it?
Oh yeah.
Where there's like Mose and like they're just like dancing around. Like we saw the trailer. I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this. I don't care if the game sucks. The trailer just sold me on the game. Like I love the trailer, the song that they played, and just the way that they did the trailer. And I've always loved Gearbox the way they've done their intro videos, especially for Borderlands. Like the very beginning intro video for the game when it starts, like how you always see the bandit like get his ass kicked like usually ran over by the car or something like that. I don't know. I love the weird humor that they have in the game, if it makes sense.
I mean, there's just so much to this game. I know there's a lot of people that have already like boycotted it. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
That there's some people that just say, you know what, I'm not gonna play 3, I'm gonna play 2. All this time we're waiting for the raid, that's awesome. Like, you know what? Only 2 for me. Some people just really want to play love.
Some people get too set in their ways.
Hey, let me get this claptrap. There's a claptrap on the track.
I've been kind of ignoring those, like the claptraps and the typhons, only because I've already gotten them on my Moser. So for any type of achievement, I've already got it, you know. But I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait until like new game, like until True Volume Hunter mode. That way everything's all boosted up and at like max level before I go through and hit all the typhon logs and stuff like that. That way I'm pulling maxed out loot, you know. It makes sense to me. I have a habit of playing games a little differently than a lot of people do.
You know, like, I don't really tell too many people this, I'm considered an influencer, even though I like doing just whatever I want. I don't really care necessarily. But there's that store, the Epic Game Store.
What was that? Guardians. They protect the vaults from
it's set up to where
open them. They won't be happy to see us.
they just give me games.
Right.
I'm just supposed to play them, and I'm like, well, I'll try to play them all. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I showed somebody like the Epic Steam account because you can make friends and share accounts.
Right.
I showed them and it's like 150 games. They just give them to you when you're an influencer. So it's cool that like, you know, small time fledgling sort of companies will follow you on Twitter and then start tweeting their game and then put out demos, and sometimes they give you the game for free. But you know, now I'm like a gamer whether I want to. Oh, that's
I mean, it's nice that you get all kinds of, all kinds of free games and shit like that.
It just means instead of all this new console stuff, I have to get a PC.
Right. But there's like, you always get the exclusives, stuff that you can get on PC or PlayStation or Xbox that you can't get on the other systems, you know, so it's always good to have, you know, especially if you're trying to be like an influencer, a streamer, you know, somebody who's just trying to do that type of thing, you know, it's good to do more than one system, I guess, not so much focus on a specific system, but don't limit yourself, if that makes sense.
And I emailed them and they said, let's just do a save your data and reset it. So I have to change and I lost it. It works now,
That's a sniper rifle, by the way.
What now?
Shooting off a sniper rifle, crit hitting these guys, just like popping their heads. I love it.
Oh, really?
I got lucky finding this sniper rifle.
The sniper rifle that's actually a shotgun, but it's considered under the class of an AK. I mean, assault rifle. So, like, you use it like a sniper because you put down the scope,
Yeah,
but it
I
spreads like a
have one like
shotgun.
that.
It's crazy.
I have one like that.
So, you have one?
Yeah, I have one like that. I don't think I have it currently. I might have it saved in my vault, but yeah, there's supposedly over a billion different guns.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your base models, but like there's over a billion different gun combinations. Seen some people posting pictures of some guns that they've found, and apparently they've been caught taking evidence. So one, I'll have to see if I can find a link for it again, but the one post was kind of comical. They were ripping into this kid, and he tried saying that his friend dropped it.
You know, like, I feel like there's some unique legendaries, but it's not always the legendaries.
Oh no. Like some of the random guns you find are better than some of the legendaries, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, that's not where we are, is it? I don't know where we're at. We're at I'm just following my quest lines. Pointing me in a different direction, I guess.
So, on your way up to the stage, like, there's no, like, corrosive guns, but you have to have a corrosive gun to beat this boss. But eventually, like, they start sprouting up, so, I have, like, lower level corrosive guns. I don't think I have legendary corrosives. But,
Lilith, we're in. Looks like we're on our own, Ball Hunter.
The more and more I go through Zane's skill trees and stuff like that, like some of this stuff synergizes really well. Weirdly really well. My microphone too quiet?
well, I mean, I can
Yeah.
sort of, I can hear you a little, but,
Yeah, you're a little muffled to me too. I don't know if maybe it's just because we're in regular game chat and not a party.
Well, we're right here. I can try to fix that. I've never done it before, so I don't really know. Do I have to jump out of the game?
No, if you hold the PlayStation button down for a few seconds, it'll pop up a menu. And then if you go to sound and devices, you should be able to adjust your microphone level.
Okay. Here we go.
And then you should be able to bump your microphone up a little bit.
Looks like it's all
There. Did that work a little bit?
It's just a microphone. Cool. Yeah.
That actually, I hear you a lot better actually now.
So I'm
Can you
gonna
hear me a little
switch
better now?
to all corrosive here.
Maybe down just not down just a notch, just a little bit. That's a little better, yeah. Yeah, that's better, yeah. It was almost peaking at that threshold, you know how it's almost too high, you know. But yeah, that's good.
We gotta shoot this crazy beast.
Yeah, you should be good.
And then after that, we'll head to Moxie's. Delete this vault. Maybe drop some cool legendaries, who knows. You ready? Alright, let's go.
Wasn't sure I'd ever see another vault. Oh, I'm glad you brought me back. Imagine all the people who lived out their lives on the surface above. Never. Get ready. The creature the Iridian sealed inside the vault has been sleeping for millennia. It's gonna be this big. There. That arch is the entrance. Put the key in that pedestal. Been waiting for this. Here we
I
go.
remember this guy.
Here we go. There was one time I beat the boss, but I didn't go in the vault. I forgot to do it. It was like, I think one of the first or second times.
Oops.
I'm unstoppable.
Hit it with everything you got.
He's doing that fast.
It's invulnerable. I don't know what those are, but we should probably shoot them. It's turning into even more of a monster. Hope that wasn't bone bearing.
Yes,
Now's our chance. Light this thing up. Can't make a dent in that thing. Shoot those things. That thing is knocking the place
Oh,
down.
yeah.
No problem. This place is getting wrecked. That thing is knocking the place down.
I don't know if I want to try this thing on Mayhem 10. This gotta be pretty hard. I would definitely want Mose for that, just for Iron Bear, because Iron Bear is OP as fuck. Like, no joke, I'm missing running around as Iron Bear, or Mose is Iron Bear.
Pasta. Oh, they got dropped.
Holy shite! Did you see that?
That was a masterpiece of badassery. Seriously, good job.
Hell yeah! That was awesome.
It's fine.
Ava?
Don't worry.
I told you to wait on the ship. It isn't safe here.
Take it.
Ava, you're not a vault hunter yet. A lot more
I
to
got a
it than
question.
running networks in the
What
desert.
happens like when you collect all the stuff and you transfer it to
Take
another
your
character?
time. I need to have a chat with my apprentice.
Let's loot this sucker!
This place must be like 100 years old.
Okay, you put it in the
Maybe even
bank, but
200.
like you
Ava,
need both characters in the game at the same time.
This isn't a joke.
yeah, I know. Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. So like,
What's up? You'll have to put the guns and stuff, you'll have to put it in your bank. Oh, you just put it in the bank and then log out and then log back in. Your bank is universal for all your characters. Yep, yeah, your bank is universal. Yep. So yeah, all these guns you can put it in and then go log into a new character, a brand new character, and then once you get back up to this level, you can use that gun. So that's like I was sending you some of
I
the
think you gave
Mayhem
me
guns, like how they were anointed for the siren.
pistol or something.
I wasn't running siren, so I would save like the good siren guns that I got in my vault. So once I get my siren up to that level, I can use that gun.
Hopefully I didn't sell
Kill
it.
them. That way you're not just wasting your gun.
Sometimes you start selling stuff and you sell it really fast.
Called recycling.
Really? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's alright. Yeah, oh yeah, I know, I've done it a few times. Honestly speaking, the Infinity pistol got nerfed coming into Borderlands 3. Yeah, it's not as good as it was in 2.
I mean, explain that, like the grind.
I mean,
don't know
it
much
still
about the
works. I
game.
mean,
tried
you know,
to
you
stay
can still
ignorant
use it as a
forever.
pea shooter in an emergency if you
nobody
need it.
spoiled.
But it just doesn't seem like it does as much, just doesn't do as much damage as it used to. If that makes any sense. I know it never used to really do a lot of damage, but it just doesn't seem like it does
Some
any.
significance to this device.
There's enough, you know. It's almost not worth the grind for it. Like, that was kind of a nightmare, honestly. Trying to grind out, you know. Well, Kirsten wanted.
Just like
Kirsten wanted to get a Mayhem
but,
10 Infinity pistol, so The boss that drops it, we had to go to the spot and just
I didn't used to
we'd go
farm
to it,
stuff,
kill the boss. If
except
he
for
didn't
the
drop it,
one,
we'd log out, log back in,
Kim
find the
Carroll
boss,
that was
kill
at the
it.
beginning of the
You know,
game.
that kind of grind. Kind of farming like that. So just repeatedly killing the same bosses over and over and over again until they drop the gun or drop the version of that gun that you want.
I know. You know where it was at the beginning, right? I mean, you must have played a lot of Borderlands. You know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Reveal your secrets, Crystal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same kind of farming. I loved the Unkempt Herald. That was my favorite pistol. Like, I rocked that thing the whole game. Like, I always made sure I got that thing with every character I played. Yeah. I actually... Yeah, we tend to play hard on games when we play them. She tends to just jump into them and play. I like to get into the games a little bit, you know, learn like about the hidden stuff in some of them, like where some of these guns are that on a normal playthrough you probably wouldn't normally come across. Like earlier today I got
the handsome jacket.
which gun was it? Still got it.
That's cool. Okay. So the bank is universal. And the best way to get guns is to farm.
It was actually Handsome Jack's daughter.
I've got something for
Back when you're
that.
on the
Play the
moon.
game
When you're back on the moon. Yeah, Handsome Jackie. She drops a legendary. I forget the name of it. When we go up to Sanctuary, I'll have to pull it up. Because I made sure I saved it because it was one of her drops, you know. But I mean, if it's honestly just play the game. If you're looking for specific guns, you know, then yeah, go ahead, you know, look them up, find them, figure out which boss drops them, and you know, have fun farming it, you know.
You know where I used to
Because
farm?
there's a lot of guns that are gonna drop
I
that
go
you
to
probably never would
Atlas
have
HQ,
seen.
and those 5 guys that drop in the
My
corner.
bank is full of legendaries because of that.
I
Yeah,
was just fighting,
like
they
Kirsten was
dropped
just saying, her
legendary.
bank is full of
Legendary
legendaries. Like, just so many really good legendaries that drop out of that area that she almost doesn't have to, you know.
Let's see how those crystals resonate.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one, there's a spot right outside of Hammerlock's estate.
Oh,
Bar
really?
at the bandit.
I cut his arm off and looked at
At the bandit camp right outside of Hammerlock's. There's supposed to be some loot tanks that spawn there. But there's chests and stuff that, there's chests and stuff that spawn off there. And you can farm it for legendaries and stuff like that.
Oh, that's the laser splitter. The laser splitter.
The laser splitter. It's one of the best, supposed to be one of the best assault rifles in the game.
Because he's like number 7, I think.
Yeah.
I got it out of the chest up there, actually. I didn't get the drop. I got it
You're
from
pretty
the
much
chest.
I'm almost pretty much there.
Yeah, she got it out of the chest. So
Ava,
2006
I'm
years
trying to
ago,
keep you
I guess.
safe. By just ditching me on the ship?
Even
You
6.
said I could be a vault hunter like you.
Even 6
You
near Hammerlock's estate.
promised.
Oh, really?
When you're
Servant
ready.
Now, I
What's
got a
up,
question.
bitches?
And,
Ow, Troy!
Would
Look
you
at that
say
leftover
that the
us.
guns in
Doing all the hard work. These only things your trigger fingers, huh?
She says the one you want to farm is the
I'll be a gun
bomb
for real.
laser exploder.
Because it shoots out a continuous laser with little bombs.
what I said.
It shoots out a continuous laser as well as shooting out like grenades that explode.
So the bomber,
At the same time, it's like a continuous double like.
the bomber won't inspect out the elevator.
No! What are you doing?
Taking what's ours. See, the monsters don't protect us.
Inspect it out from the alien element. So that's why you see these ones that are really bosses and shit.
Hey,
Continuously kneeling and
save any
taking
for
out these little health back on the day.
I'm
Yeah,
honestly not sure.
apparently so.
This game seems really easy compared to 2.
Yeah, I don't have the time. I have a whole bunch of other stuff that I gotta like
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know.
What's her deal?
I like playing Borderlands,
She's
although
no
it
I
doesn't seem like
I
anything.
ripped
I'm
through
gonna be
the single
asleep,
players.
then I'm gonna
Oh,
mop
yeah,
They like
She ripped through it real fast
so I'm gonna
too.
start playing
I usually every game.
that most people have never ever.
But like I said, we tend to game hard. You know, we sit down and play a game. We're literally gaming all day long.
Play this
You know.
game.
I would say
There's a game that has a whole like double CD soundtrack, a whole bunch of like indie artists like doing music on it, and it was made in the Middle East. And you're like this black guy, and he like does a whole bunch of deliveries on a hover cycle because they got hover cycles out there. So it's a pretty interesting game that I need to play. I said I was gonna play, and they gave it to me for free, and I'm like, man, I gotta play this game, but there's so many things I gotta play. It's just, you know, I'm not a hardcore gamer like you guys. Like I started like drawing sketches. I'm working on a comic book. That's what most people in my area want to see. They want to see the comic book I've been working on for years. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something a bit more. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I thought you could only take from me.
I'm trying to do something a bit more artsy than a bit more.
Come on. We got what we came for.
More mainstream.
Yeah.
People don't like the mainstream. My fans don't seem to like the mainstream
But
stuff.
hey, if that siren thing ever works out for you.
But they don't.
I honestly. No. Go ahead. Finish yours. I'm sorry. I thought.
I've given myself 2 more resolve now from like 9 resolve.
Maya. She's gone.
Alright.
Yeah, that's true.
Have the girl and get back
There's
to the
a
ship,
company
huh?
that just followed me. And
Well,
they have
that's what I was
a
actually just
game
gonna
called
say.
Paper
Is
Tanks,
honestly speaking, though, like
where
a lot of
you-
people want
were you
to
like
know.
ever the
they
kid
want
that was like
information about the
drawing
stuff that they
in
don't know
class
about.
and not paying attention to the teacher?
You know, it's how many people are running
Right?
streams of Borderlands 3.
There you
know?
go, right? You're really good too.
A lot of people want to find
Really
that new game that they can get into, you know, and if they can find
But
somebody that's
there's a
playing the
game
game
that's coming out pretty
that,
soon
you know,
where
hey,
they
I
made the
wanna try
whole
that, you know.
game with like scanned in pictures and ballpoint pen to where you use the WSAD keys to control the tank and use your mouse to control where you shoot, and you just go around and you like destroy boxes. And it's as
Oh,
if
all the time.
you were in
I haven't tried to
class,
do it this
just
time.
daydreaming and drawing on it.
I got in trouble drawing. I got. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to put something out pretty soon, so I'll put it out and I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But it's like, I know, right? It sounds awesome. You know, I'm playing this game, but it's cool. I like Borderlands, but like, oh man, some of these indie guys, they be working on stuff that they know is a good
That'd be
game
kinda fun.
versus, you know,
I'm gonna have to
a
check
game
that out.
that everybody's just like,
Yeah. Well, sounds like some shit I would read.
I hear what you're saying, and I feel the problem is that they keep fighting each other. They keep, you know, one person comes up with that idea, and then another person comes out with the exact same
some of the
game,
mainstream games
except, you
that
know,
have
a
been
little bit has
out
changed.
lately
It's
have
like,
been,
you know, like
I
open
don't want
world
to say
games.
subpar, but
Yeah, how many open
they,
world games you gonna make before you realize, hey, not
games just aren't
everybody.
what they used to be, especially from some of the mainstream companies. You know what I mean? They're getting lazy. Exactly. Or they're rehashing.
Yeah, this is true. You know, but the problem is sometimes that stuff bombs. Like, I really,
Exactly.
like they mentioned this today on Twitch. I really like that
They're
game,
trying to push
that Gearbox
push
put out called
the industry
Battleborn.
towards those
They put it out in
directions, if
an
that makes
industry.
sense, because they see
All
the
these other games that are the similar
large
sort of
market
game, they
potential
put it
for
out
something like that.
and they made people pay for everything when everybody else is like saying, oh, it's free, and if you want to continue to play, then you keep paying, right? So it was new. It was a new format, right? But Gearbox didn't adapt to that format. They're like, no, you're paying for everything, and it bombed horribly. And I really liked that game. It was a good game. Like, I have it on PS4. I have it.
She's dead. Maya's dead.
We're not safe here. Come with me.
Well, they gave it to me on a beta. You know, I'm free to say that now that the game is out. They gave it to me on a beta, and I didn't necessarily not like it, but it seemed...
Unfortunately, I see a huge trend in video games coming. It's the pay to win shit. Like Genshin Impact, for instance. I don't know if you've seen it played or seen it playing it.
There's that.
Right? I like it, but I don't. It's one of those, but I don't like the pay to win.
You have one. You have to really be into
I
it.
don't like the fact that you almost have to put money into the
100%.
game to really
You can't like be half stepping.
really do good.
Really like waifu girls. You know,
You almost have
that
to
sort
put
of
money
stuff.
into it. You
And
can free to play.
that's
You can
basically
free to
what
play
you're
and
gonna be
win,
seeing
and get
for
quite
hours and hours
far.
on end.
You know, it's just you just can't do as good as you should be able to in a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I like anime, but I like, do you ever remember, I'm sorry, do you remember like a company called Madhouse and how they were just putting out like a whole bunch of like, just these crazy detailed art drawings of, you know, just random characters like they did Iron Man, and they did Ninja Scroll.
I thought they did a good job with Genshin though. Like they didn't go overly anime with it.
And it just, like the budget that they had,
They-
and the detail they put in the drawings, that's the type of stuff I like where it's just
Well, so do I, but
awesome, right? Like some of the stuff that came out recently, like DMC, Devil May Cry, like 5 was like sort of anime, but still like really, really hardcore, more than just this cutesy stuff. I don't like the
sounds
cutesy stuff.
familiar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah, the cutesy, you got the cutesy side of anime, and then you got the more hardcore, realistic side of anime.
Like what I'm playing right now?
Well,
Yeah,
perfect
that.
example. Okay, like she's playing Ghost of
Right.
Tsushima. I can never pronounce I can never pronounce
Tsushima.
Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, it's it's a samurai ninja type. You know, like.
Tell them it's like Tenchu Stealth Assassin.
It's like Tenchu Stealth Assassin used to be back in the day, if you remember it. It's basically new version of Tenchu.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, cause she was showing me a little video clip of it. Somebody was playing it, and the guy was on the roof and threw this little bell to distract the enemy that was on the ground, you know, so that he can sneak down and backstab it. Well, in this game, you're on the roof and you get a bell that you can throw and, you know, distract, so that you can go, you know, assassinate people. So it's like, it just clicked in my head. I was like, this is basically a newer, glorified Tenchu.
Yeah.
You know, but you've got like, I can't remember the name of the game off the top of my head, but it was more on a cartoony, more to anime, if that makes sense, of the style, where you get the different, it's basically the same game, just more graphic wise, it's realistic graphics versus cartoony, cell shaded 3D.
Okay. Well,
like the difference between this and Call of Duty, for instance. You know, this is cartoony, cell shaded on an anime side, where you've got Call of Duty is realistic looking, 3D texture, you know, HDRI type stuff.
Like you could turn everything black and white, just like the old Japanese movies.
This game would not be the same, honestly.
I still have a VHS player.
Because the textures and stuff like that. To me, I don't think it would.
An old Japanese Kurosawa film,
It's
black and white.
the cell shadedness to it makes Borderlands
based
look
on,
this. I don't know if that makes sense.
you know, stuff like that. And I understand what they were trying to go for. It's like, if you've ever seen those films, then you would know that that's what they were trying to do. But if you haven't seen those films, then it gets tedious, because it's hard to find nowadays, because you would have to go into the Criterion collection, and that stuff gets really expensive. If you don't really like that sort of stuff, it's just not the way to do it. Like, the best way to do it would probably be to go to Turner Classic Movies. I don't know if they have a streaming service yet, but if you go to Turner Classic Movies, then you could go.
It sounds familiar, honestly.
They you know, audio, video file stuff that it, like, I used to work at Blockbuster Video, and there's a whole bunch of cool Blockbuster Video shirts out now because it's so retro now. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff about Blockbuster. But some of the cool stuff was, I saw that one movie, City of Lost Children, when it first came out, because it was on VHS, and I was working at Blockbuster, and I was like, hey, look, it's that one guy, the one guy that later on starts playing Hellboy, but before Hellboy, before all that sort of stuff, he was a big guy in City of Lost Children. It was cool. There was some cool stuff, but okay, I'm gonna dump off all these guns and sell all this stuff and go do marks and stuff. But like, I was one of those guys, you know, that was like working at Blockbuster, and I wouldn't watch Titanic, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a wall full of Titanic, and I watched Jawbreaker, I watched all those films like Doom Generation, and when Kevin Smith started becoming big, like his early stuff, and a lot of that early like indie stuff, like what was it, 200 Cigarettes or something, that had like Jack White and then all this other stuff.
1200 around the bridge.
Or you know, that indie stuff. I'm used to the indie stuff. You know?
Right.
But you know, there was a whole bunch of like, you know, pop movies, and I think people see that. He doesn't always play pop. He plays some indie games too, and that's probably why these companies are reaching out to me, because they're like, he does play indie games. Oh, I got a legendary Jacobs. I don't even know how I got that. Was that you? Did you give me that?
Yeah. Right.
Well, I must. Okay, well, that's cool. I appreciate it. I was like, I didn't notice it before, but I mean, I love Jacobs. That's my favorite gun company, and then Torque is second, and I wouldn't know who I'd say was third, but I do like the Handsome Jackhammer, so I think that's a pretty good one.
Anything else? Yeah, I've sent you so many guns. I might have. I've sent you so many guns. It's not a problem.
When I use all these guns, sometimes I just grab a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of pricey. I get try to do the race to like max out my capacity, you know what I mean? I try to max out the capacity. So I'll pick up stuff that's just laying here. You know, like if it's a white gun, I'll pick it up. And I always go get the lockers that are like, because they always randomly generate stuff. Like, oh, okay, randomly generated money, randomly generated white guns, you know? So, I mean, look.
I always go through everything. Like, I'm one of those, I like to explore in games. I spend so much time doing everything else other than the main story most of the time. I'm usually way over level to when I'm actually doing the quest. I had a green Jacobs, one of the shotguns. Peacekeeper shotguns, I think it was. It carried me through like at least 10-15 levels. I could one shot, just pop, one shot. It was insane. It was one of the ones that had 300% damage, crit damage on targets that are like 90% health or above. Yeah.
I'm trying to sell these things to make money, but when I look at them, I'm like,
Tell your friends and your enemies.
Right, yeah.
Your business is always appreciated. Carrying a load here.
Okay. different grenades. This one is equal. What's this? It says it's the surge. You ever had a surge grenade mod? What does that do? It seems I already have one loaded up. So I got 2 surges. It says shock damage. But I've got it, and they're both legendary, right? But I've got a green that does more damage, and they're all 3 torques. All 3 of them are torques. And, well, I better go with this green. You know what I mean? More damage and a torque. That
I'm not
just
sure,
makes more
honestly.
sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I had a fastball grenade that was doing like 30,000 damage, but the blast radius was only at 100, so you had to directly hit them
I'm
with
having
it.
a tough time getting rid of blues now.
But
I'm all
but
looking at
you
them
could
carefully.
one-shot bosses with it, especially with Mosey, because she gets increased grenade damage, explosive damage, and stuff like that, and everything gets like extra like splash damage and incendiary damage with her. So like one grenade is just like one-shot bosses.
Yeah, that's a general rule of thumb, but I have some really good blues that I've been using as shotguns with assault rifle magazines, and I'm like, I can't find that in the purple yet. But, I'm not really much of a sniper guy, so I get rid of some of this other stuff.
Most of the time I don't keep it unless it's purple. I'll pick it up if it's blue.
And I have a lot of corrosive guns.
And then I'll...
blues now. I don't purple.
Mm-hmm. I've actually found it. I've actually found quite a few good sniper rifles, honestly. Some of them that have some extra damage to them. Like, you pop a shot off and it'll pop out like 5 orbs around where you shot, and then it'll either electrocute them or like the orbs will swoop in and explode or something like that. Right? So some of the gun effects that they put into this one are pretty good. Like, I kind of miss my old slag guns, but
Put them in the bank.
I used to love melting everything with slag.
Bebop. Bebop.
I bought a couple of Zane's heads out of the Iridium store earlier.
You know,
one of them is a
have like this,
It looks like
this game, this free to play game
that's
called
Bebop,
Spike,
right?
and they have a Ninja Turtles pack right now.
It's Pig, yeah, but
And you
who is the
play
pig?
Ninja Turtles, and I don't know if you can play Bebop first.
No, not Mary Pig. Ninja Turtles, who was the pig?
The Ninja Turtles will never die.
Yeah, that was Bebop, right? It was the pig. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'll put it on. I'll wear it. I'll look like Bebop. Yeah, the other one was, what was that?
So, let me see.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Oh, really? She drops more. How many different guns do you think she drops? Because I got the Hanson jackhammer, which is pretty cool because it like throws out a shield and protects you, and it shoots like crazy. Like you can mow people down.
Yeah, the gun that I got from Handsome Jackie was the deluxe baby maker. Yep.
Oh wait, I got that gun before.
Oh wow.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't it the one where you throw it and a bunch of them just like spread out, kind of like Marvin? And then they spin around and shoot? Isn't that the one where you throw it when you go to reload and it breaks off into four and it kind of just spins around and fires?
Oh yeah, it does. It spawns when thrown, it sticks to a surface, and when triggered, it will split off into 4 projectile MIRVs.
Yeah,
How are you recording?
They fly out and
Just
fire
press
at you.
shift
And they crack and you and blow up.
Okay. Okay. This is.
I'm waiting for that.
Oh. Oh man. That happens a lot.
Right
Like,
now,
you
yeah. And then saving them off and then uploading to YouTube.
I'm sorry. I tried to say I interrupted you. Where you at?
So, which is, I think, the problem which happened last time is when I went to save the video last time. I think I accidentally saved just a screenshot
Moxie mission
instead of the video,
she'll
which
show
I
up
lost that whole
in
boss
your room
fight.
in the ship and say, "Hey,
Which-
you handle that mission yet?"
So I got like the clip.
Let's go ahead and handle it. When Moxie gets on this.
You're fine, you're fine. Oh no, you're fine, you're fine.
Now, the thing about this is we're pretty high level. So, what I generally do, since we're so high level, is I try to walk around the whole island because there's like side missions that I'll just want to pick up and do later. And just, I mean, we'll just be mowing people down and making them randomly explode. Like, we're high level. They're like, it's a level 10 mission.
Killable.
So, like, we shouldn't have any problems.
Should be pretty easy.